My name's Sandy. This is my buddy JB.
Hello.
And Trisha's here too.
Hi, everybody.
Steven Pressley from @ThunderPop TV is with us as well.
Hello.
Joins us every single Friday. He's got some good stuff coming up in just a little bit, including a remake of a movie and a big time actor that says he's gonna. It's a confirmed rumor, but it's interesting because the movie that he chose to be a part of, and he's a guy that really lately has been all about just doing what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm.
And to pick that movie, it's strange. We'll get to that in just a little bit. You guys have to forgive me if I'm a little weary today because I did another round of hot yoga at Pure Yoga, Austin Yoga yesterday. I'm going to tell you what, Trisha shakes her head because when I start doing stuff like this, I talk about it too much. I'm that guy.
He's pretty much a hot yoga expert, just so y'all know.
I'm that
After
guy.
2 classes.
I'll admit it. I'll watch a documentary and now I'm an expert on something, right? And I did hot yoga, and of all the different kinds of workouts I've done, I think that kicks my ass more than anything else.
It's harder than you think, isn't it?
Holy crap. Yeah. And it's 90 minutes. It's 106 degrees in the studio. And it's not like you're running around or jumping. You're just like doing yoga stuff. And it's hard.
It's very hard.
And then what's even more demoralizing is when you look across the room and there's a 75-year-old woman that's barely broken a sweat.
No way.
Yeah, and they throw in their own freestyle headstands every now and then.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, there's no bonus points here.
Right. You're not getting extra points for that, ma'am.
And the instructor, JB, longtime listener, Cecile, longtime listener of ours, and she was great. And she called people out for starting too early, like with the first pose. They was like, nope, we're not starting. We need to be present. We need to listen. It's like a kindergarten teacher.
People like all excited to get going.
Yeah. She's like, not yet. I didn't tell you to do that yet.
That's funny.
It was fun.
Here's what I think Sandy also likes the most about hot yoga. All the stuff. He was packing to go to his class yesterday and he got his backpack out. He's got a special bag for wet clothes after, and then he's got a special towel for on the mat. Like he likes getting all the things and getting them all ready to go to the class.
Your Stanley Cup.
Yeah. My Yeti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Towel for his body, towel for his face.
I need a bigger jug. You have to have a towel on your mat.
Mm-hmm.
You have to because you're so sweaty. But then you also have to have a laundry bag that's like for wet clothes to put your sweaty stuff in. Otherwise, just cram it in your backpack and it's all
You can't just
nasty.
drive home in your soaking wet hot yoga clothes.
I shower afterwards.
You shower there?
Yes, absolutely I do. I mean, because you're drenched in sweat.
But it's not just a towel that he got for his yoga mat. It's a special yoga mat towel.
You act like this is a weird
I know.
thing.
I just think it's funny because normally I feel like it would be the girls who would be so into having the stuff. And I need all of the exact things that I have to have for this.
Well,
I love it.
Everybody there has a yoga towel on top of their mat. Yeah, I mean, you clearly haven't done much of this.
I haven't done hot yoga in 20 years.
Yeah.
And I'm not an expert like you, Sandy.
I'm just picturing you getting in and out of your car with all this stuff draped over your arms the way chicks get in cars.
Yeah.
Putting this big cup in the cup holder. Like chicks are always traveling with more than one drink too, for some reason. Just all your stuff, just piling it into the passenger seat.
Yeah. And I told Trisha, I need a cute yoga bag. And she's like, no, you don't.
Oh, God.
I tell you the best clothes, if you don't own any already for men doing yoga, any of the Viore brand stuff.
Oh, yeah.
How do you spell that?
Oh.
Viori.
Fiore.
Okay.
You'll pay a little more for it, but
it's worth it.
It's good stuff.
It's incredible. Their shorts are amazing. It's just the best stuff out there.
All right, I'll look into that. I also have my skull cap on when I do yoga because it's so hot and sweaty and I don't have any hair to stop the sweat.
Oh, you got to get one of those all Xanadu style headbands. That would be cool.
Like you look like a bank robber, probably.
Well, sorry. When you watch football and you see the guys take their helmets off, they have that little cap on.
Oh, it's
their
like
head.
silky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It just kind of soaks up the sweat. Anyway, that's my hot yoga information for today. F1 is this weekend. And I think qualifying is going on today. Everyone says, JB, you're kind of the car guy in the crew, but everyone says that qualifying is really where it's at. that's fun. The most fun to watch.
It is fun. It's just, it's a little more access, cruising and just walking around, stuff like that. Yeah.
Right. And that determines where they start.
Yeah. If you're really into F1, then you got to watch it on that all 3 days to kind of, they do testing and then qualifying, and then the race is only an hour and a half or so.
And then F1 has extended in Austin.
Yeah, they appear to be very close to signing a deal with COTA to extend in Austin through 2034.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
That's huge because we could lose that big race.
I know Vegas is trying to get it.
Yeah, but they did one and they dropped the ball on it. It was a disaster.
But they're doing it again.
Yeah,
Trying to tweak
they're
it.
setting up for it now.
I think that's why that probably helped Austin get a new contract. It was just kind of
Probably so.
Those manhole covers were flying up on the street and stuff. There's something cool. There's something cool about it being on a street race, like Monaco.
Yeah. But they also made a lot of people mad because they basically blocked any view of the grid that was not paid for, like from a hotel balcony.
Oh, God.
Oh,
right.
That's crappy.
Right.
You should be able to do that. Like I mentioned, Monaco, people pull their yachts up and watch from their yachts. Like, why would you block that? That's stupid.
Could you imagine in Monaco if they put a big barrier up right at the seawall there so no one on their yacht could see it?
That's part of what's cool about it.
Exactly.
I remember in the 80s, they tried it in Dallas.
Ooh.
Do you remember that? It was around Fair Park on the streets.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
all the cars got stolen, so they stopped doing it at Fair Park. Also, big time Airbnb rental.
Yeah, prices in Austin for Airbnb rentals are up 84% for F1 weekend compared to last weekend's weekend 2 for ACL.
Wow.
Average of like $480 for ACL weekend 2, and it's up to like $870 for F1 weekend.
Well, it's just such a different demographic. The festival people, for the most part, they're not out spending a bunch of money around Austin. They're doing the festival and maybe some after parties. These F1 people, they're already in town. Like I was down on South Congress. They are there and they are shopping. They are loaded down with shopping bags.
They're getting their hats and their boots. And all that, right?
Yeah. They spend a lot of money when they're here, and they're eating out at the best restaurants. It's a big deal.
It goes from e-bikes to helicopters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You're right, Steven. It's also one of those things, and I haven't left Cedar Park in a few days, so I wouldn't know, but has anyone seen the orange Lambo yet? That's when we knew F1 was here. Remember, you saw the orange Lambo all over Austin. That's back when you didn't see any Lambos.
Whose is it? Do we know?
Don't know. I never knew.
Interesting.
Do you remember that, JB?
There's so many supercars in this town now.
Yeah. But
it wasn't this way 15 years ago.
Right. We'd see the Lambos would start to roll in.
You'd see like high-end Porsches. That was about it. You didn't see Ferraris. You didn't see McLarens. You definitely didn't see Lamborghinis.
And now I just never understood. The Lamborghini is a beautiful car, and it really is a status symbol. But I don't understand the guy that gets a Lambo that's a really look-at-me car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then let's paint it orange or lime green.
Yeah.
really
look at me.
Yeah.
They do the bold colors.
Yeah. I don't like that. I wouldn't do that. If
Just
I had a
remind
Lambo.
them if one of them's being annoying to you, remind them, oh, that's that tractor company, right? Because they started out building tractors.
Oh, really?
Oh, that makes them mad.
That's pretty funny. That's funny.
Yeah, and Lamborghini wanted to collab with Ferrari, and Enzo Ferrari basically told him to go back to his tractors. And so he was like, "I'll show you." It was very Ford versus Ferrari, very similar.
Wow.
Enzo, he's competitive,
right?
Or was. He's not still alive, right? Enzo Ferrari? He's not still alive.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Coming up, story we love. Trish, what do you got?
All right. We are going to talk about Austin is trying to save one of the schools that's in danger of being closed, and they're trying to name it a cultural icon, a cultural
landmark.
That's what I was looking for, and we'll tell you why. They're trying to get one of our local celebrities involved with saving it, too.
All right, stay with us. It's coming up.
1031austin.com.
Trisha's got the story we love in just a moment. What is this? This is about a school?
One of the 13 Austin Independent School District schools in danger of being closed. What one teacher is doing to try and save it.
All right, that's coming up in just a second. Longhorns are on the road this weekend. They've got the night game on ESPN against the University of Kentucky. It's a 6 o'clock kickoff. And again, I don't know. I'm trying to think if they're on the road next week. I can't remember, but this week they're on the road. You can catch the game here on Austin's 80 station, 103.1 Craig Way. Roger Wallace will have the call.
The stories we love.
AISD recently announced it's planning on closing more than a dozen schools in Austin due to declining enrollment, funding challenges, some of them for underperformance. And one AISD teacher is pleading with Matthew McConaughey to get involved to help save one of the schools, Bedachek Middle School, where Matthew made his acting debut in Dazed and Confused. And some of the scenes in Dazed and Confused were filmed at Bedachek. So she thinks that should be noted as a cultural landmark, and we need to do everything we can to save that school.
Okay, help me out. Where is Bedachek? Is it south?
I don't know. I can look it up.
Yeah,
I feel like it's south.
It's off William Cannon.
Yes.
In South First.
Is it one of the underperforming schools?
Again, under some of them are for underperformance, some of them are funding, some of them are for declining enrollment.
Yeah, I mean, declining enrollment kind of makes sense. People settle into a neighborhood, they send their kids off to school, and then they're done with school and they stay in the neighborhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. It's interesting.
Do you think that's a good enough reason to save the school, though? Because a famous movie was filmed there.
No, I don't think so. You think that's silly, JB?
To save it for that reason, right. That's a stretch.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to save a school that's not being attended or is failing because it was in Dazed and Confused. Good luck with that, right?
Right.
Yeah, I mean, she's saying we can't let the history of the school be erased. It's the same halls where Dazed and Confused was filmed. I mean, that's a little bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
I think she's just trying anything she can. Apparently, she's a teacher who's been there for a long time and is really trying to save the program.
And McConaughey's like, really?
Yeah, I don't know if
drag me into this.
I don't think he's
a day and a half shooting a movie there.
Yeah.
Right? I don't know. There are a lot of schools. What did you say? 13?
13 at risk of closing.
I know there's one of them is in Steiner Ranch. I think Laura Bush.
Oh, really?
Is one they've been talking about closing.
It's just weird how these kind of come and go. Like when my daughter was little, they were talking about closing one of the Eanes middle schools. It might have been hers, and then the neighborhoods kind of flip. Because they were talking about shutting down, I think it was Barton Hills Elementary
at
years
one
ago.
point, yeah.
Yeah, because we had on Ben Queller to talk about it. He was really championing, the musician Ben Queller was championing to save it. So it happens all the time. They kind of ebb and flow, and then young families move into that neighborhood.
Right.
So
and starts the cycle all over.
Right. So like my mother-in-law is not that far from Bedachek, and her neighborhood's starting to flip. You see young families coming in and fixing up these homes. And so, yeah, it'd be a shame because it's probably an emerging neighborhood.
Steven, did you grow up and go to school in Austin?
Actually, Elgin. We moved to Elgin when I was in second grade. So I was in the area.
Bragger.
Yeah. Maybe they should turn the... Yeah.
I've never met anyone from Elgin.
You know,
it's
funny
interesting.
Story. When I was in Los Angeles, the first time I drove in LA, and how overwhelmed I was and the culture shock of driving on a freeway in LA. Somebody nearly ran me off the road because I'm driving like a country bumpkin. And I rolled my window down and say, "Hey, I'm from Elgin. We make sausage and cotton."
That was your excuse.
Need extra cash in your life?
The $1,000 payday is back this morning at 9. 103.1, Austin's 80s station.
Big weekend in Austin. Longhorns on the road playing Kentucky tomorrow night, 6 o'clock kickoff. ESPN. Circuit of the Americas is the place to be with the U.S. Grand Prix happening. And it's going to be a hot one. A hot one. Like high, it's going to be 90, 91 tomorrow. Everyone from Central Texas that's going, you guys know how to handle it. But our friends from colder climates, they're going to die.
Yeah.
They're going to be dead people.
Not going to be enjoyable.
And I mean, the drivers themselves, they've got to wear some sort of cooling suit, don't they, JB? Like cold water runs through the suit or something.
People have no idea how physically demanding and hot that job, driving a race car is.
I just saw a video of the workouts that the F1 drivers do. They train like Olympic athletes.
Yeah, a lot of them are cyclists because because you can simulate your heart rate being elevated for multiple hours.
Right. So that's going to be the place to be. But celebrities have long been attracted to car racing, and we'll see a lot of them this weekend. We talked about it a minute ago. Patrick Dempsey, Matt LeBlanc, Brad Pitt is rumored to be in Austin for the race, which wouldn't surprise anybody. But there are some celebs that were actually legit drivers, and JB's got some of them.
Probably the most legit of all time. He's no longer with us. Rest in peace. Paul Newman was big. He was into IndyCar racing, which used to be a lot bigger. Yeah. But he was legit. But a lot of people don't know Steve McQueen. They know he raced in movies like Le Mans and Bullet, but he was he raced cars and motorcycles as well. James Dean was an amateur racer.
Really?
Which is it, and I didn't know that because he died in a car crash in a Porsche Spider. And if he was an amateur, I mean, he knew how to drive. That's interesting. But this one will surprise you. Rowan Atkinson, Mr. Bean.
Mr. Bean.
Yeah.
Oh, he's all small. He just fit right in that car.
He races vintage, and I have seen him on a car show racing vintage cars, and he owns a bunch of McLarens.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Being Mr. Bean's been good to him.
Yeah. Apparently.
Wow.
Jason Priestley.
Oh, I remember that.
But he had a bad crash. He crushed his legs or something, right?
I remember that, yeah.
Keanu Reeves is more into motorcycles, but he's also a car enthusiast. Now, he never raced, but he was known for his love of cars was Elvis Presley. You probably knew that.
Yeah.
Let me see who else. Robbie Williams, the musician.
Pop singer?
Yeah, my wife loves him.
I've got a random one. Andrew Ridgeley was into race cars. After he left Wham, he was dabbling in it. Yeah.
He wasn't a driver, but Letterman was very into IndyCar race. Still is, I think.
And he's from Indiana, yeah.
He has a team.
Now, here's two more that might surprise you. Tim Allen, the comedian, actor. Now, this one you may or may not know. Caitlyn Jenner.
Really?
Oh, really?
Competed in IMSA and Trans Am. I actually talked to Caitlyn about that when I met her.
What was she like?
Very nice. We started talking cars, and I've always thought that when you meet a celebrity, I was there because it was a podcast taping and I was filming it, and it was at Caitlyn Jenner's house. And I started talking about the car in the garage, which was a Bug-Eye Sprite, which is a little midget car, which is funny.
I thought that was a rap. I thought it was a rapper.
Bug-Eye Sprite.
It's a Healy.
Sort of our future dog name.
It's an Austin Healy. And Caitlyn Jenner's tall. So I was like, and anyhow, we started talking about cars. And where I was going with that, it's nice when you have something else to talk to celebrities about besides what they do for a living. So
yeah.
Had a great conversation with her about cars and car racing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Talk about something other than the gold medal in the decathlete or all the other stuff,
Right. All the same old stuff or reality TV or whatever.
There's one of our longtime listeners does a show on social media. I will give him some love. He's a really nice guy. His name's Rodney. Revved Up Sports Show. And they do Facebook Live and YouTube Live and all that kind of stuff. So if you're into racing, you can go check out their show. It's really good. They're local Austin guys that are super into it. I think they have one guy that joins them from North Carolina, but it's called Revved Up Sports Show. You can find them revvedupsportshow.com. Live shows and more covering regional and national dirt track and asphalt racing, two wheels, and more. So I just want to give them a little love. They're good guys. And they do a good show. And they've been doing it for years. That's the thing I love about it. They didn't do it like 6 times and then quit, And so
right, like most podcasters. It's about 6
Yeah, Jimmy, I read the other day that last month there were 625,000 podcasts that released an episode last month. 625,000 of them. Wow. I think each of them got 6 listens. I'm not sure. Steven, thanks for being with us today. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good weekend. Do you have any big plans this weekend? Is there doing stuff with your kids and scouts and all that?
Halloween carnival and avoid downtown.
Yeah, definitely.
Avoid downtown. Yes.
Right. JB, any big plans for the weekend?
No, not really. I think I'm driving a boat for my daughter for her wake surf school a little bit, and I think there's no big plans, which I'm kind of looking forward to. I'll watch the F1 race from home. I'll go down on Congress and see all the tourists. It's kind of entertaining.
Yeah. Tell me, will the magician that throws up cards be there?
I don't know. I'm going to get you video of this guy.
Yeah.
I was telling
everyone about him.
Steven, we were talking about this yesterday. Sometime we were talking about how many magicians are in Austin, and we started looking it up. Turns out there's a lot. And there's this clown magician I always see on South Congress, and he's kind of heavy, and he just looks sad. He's kind of sad clownish. Mm-hmm. And as people walk by, he's trying to do tricks for tips, right? Mm-hmm. It's like busking. But his go-to to try to lure people in when they walk by, he acts like he's throwing up cards. It just goes, and they all pop out of his hand. And then people just walk by and don't want to engage. And he'll say it every time. He goes, "It gets better." and then he waits for the next person to go by, and it's like with the cards. They walk by. He goes, "It gets better."
The sound.
It kills me. I've watched him for hours.
I think I want to go to South Congress just to see him.
Yeah. I want to support it.
It's so entertaining down there. I love the people watching.
Right.
And I was down there yesterday, and there were a lot. I mean, you heard languages from all over the world because of F1.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Makes Austin a very international city for a few days.
Very.
So that's cool. Steven, have a great weekend, all right? We'll do this again on next Friday. Thanks for being here.
1031austin.com.